Have you ever tried these fruit spreads? Let's check them out together right now. Hey guys, welcome to Sunny Reviews. I'm Sunny. What do? See it, smell it, taste it, rate it. All right. So these are very interesting products. They come all the way from France. I see London, I see France, I see your underpants. Never mind. Anyway, we have two different fruit spreads to try. We got the black raspberry and the red raspberry. What's the difference other than the color? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Now, this company, Saint Defleur, that's my friend Saint Defleur, company comes from France. They have a long history of making fruit spreads. It's not jelly, it's not jam, it's fruit spread. Is fruit spread better than jelly and jam? Well, you have to decide, but I think it is. Why? It doesn't use sugar or high fructose corn syrup. It's actually sweetened by grapes. The stuff that they make wine with, they found that the leftover stuff, France, they make a lot of wine in France. The leftover stuff they were using to make wine from grapes, they found that to be a great sweetener. That's natural. All right, we like natural sweeteners. So they only use grape and vineyard ripened grape and fruit juices. That's all they use to sweeten this stuff up. Okay, so is it any good? I don't know. But I've tried a couple of their other ones and they were good. At least one of them was fantastic. You have to check out my other reviews to see what I'm talking about here. But how do you check out fruit spread? Do you put it on bread? Do you just drink it out of here? Do you take a spoonful? I don't know the exact scientific method of tasting fruit spreads, but we're going to just try what I think would be the natural way, which is get a piece of bread. In case I have Petridge Farmhouse butter bread. And we're just going to lay some on here. That's it. So let's do that. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, so we got the black raspberry here. And we have the red raspberry here. All right. Now, what I notice about these is that you can see there's a lot of, it's very liquidy. Okay. See, there's a lot of, I don't know if you could see it, but there's a lot of liquid in here. And I haven't even opened it yet. But I'm afraid that it's going to be too liquidy. So I'm going to shake it up. I don't know if this is appropriate action or not for fruit spread. But, and you can see the seeds in here too, by the way, the red raspberry seeds. I'm not a big fan of red raspberry seeds. In fact, if I had a choice between black raspberry and red raspberry, I think I'd go with the black because I don't think you could see the seeds so much. I don't really know. All right, that's enough shaking. All right, let's go for the red first. Okay. All right, smells pretty good. Smells like fruit. Here, you smell. Oh, you can't. Never mind. All right, so you know what? Why not take a little spoonful of this stuff just to see what it's all about here. Take your medicine. Here we go. It's very sweet. You really don't get a feel for those seeds. Oh yeah, I got one. Yeah, there was some seed action going on in there, but it's not like bothering me. You know, they're not like everywhere. It's not like crunch, crunch, crunch. There's just some stuff in there that you can taste. There's some seeds in there, but they're very minor and mild and light. All right, here's the black raspberry. Let's try a little of this schmutz. Here we go. It looks a little bit thicker than the red. There's a lot more stuff in here. It's not more fruit, actual real fruit pieces. And there's actually more seedlings, I think, in this one. Let me taste another little red raspberry one here. A little more. Yeah, the red one, surprisingly, is much smoother than the black one. Totally off base. I didn't expect this at all. There's actual big pieces of black raspberry that I'm getting on here. All right, let's try an actual spoonful and put it on some bread here. I could see, you can't see it, but I'm going to show you, that you can actually see big pieces of, actually look at this. This is like a whole raspberry. You see this? There's a whole raspberry here. All right, this is not the cheap stuff that you get in, like the convenience store jelly section. This is actual fruit. All right, let's do the red raspberry one. Okay, let's spread this puppy around. Not that puppy. I have a puppy on by my feet here. Okay. Now this one is definitely not as thick as the black one. All right, here's the red. And here's the black. You could see the difference. This one is thinner, the red is thinner, the black one is thicker. There's actual bigger pieces of the raspberry there. Now some people might be put off by the seeds. There definitely are little itty bitty seeds in here, and you can feel them in your mouth. Very sweet. Yeah, you're getting some seed crunchy action going on here. Black raspberry. It seems like it has a stronger fruit flavor. Again, the seeds. There's definitely seed action in this one also. If you don't mind the seeds, these are great. Okay, they're very, very fruity. I mean, that's what this is all about, fruit. These are 100% fruit. Okay, so by the way, so this is what the company says their healthy benefits are. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm not a dietitian, not a doctor. I'm just a guy that likes fruit, and I'm just a guy that likes food. Anyway, according to the company, Saint Delfleur. All right, 72% of Americans are looking to reduce their sugar intake and improve their diet. Saint Delfleur fruit spreads are made with 100% fruit and sweetened with ripened grapes and fruit juices rather than cane sugar, corn syrup, and artificial sweeteners found in other jams and jellies. That's right. If you look at some of the name brands that are on your grocery shelves, you know, Smuckers, check out those labels and see if they have any high fructose corn syrup in there or any cane sugar. I prefer cane sugar, but I'd rather have just fruit juice. All right, Saint Delfleur contains 0.25 grams of added sugar from fruit juice per gram of product, which is almost the lowest added sugar in the fruit spread category. So far so good. Swapping 1 tablespoon of Saint Delfleur for 1 tablespoon of the leading fruit jelly has potential to cut the amount of added sugar in half. So according to Saint Delfleur's website, they're saying Americans, that's us, are embracing diets with low sugar, protein-rich options, and a focus on natural ingredients. And Saint Delfleur delivers on all 3 trends. Healthy heart. According to the American Heart Association, maintaining an overall healthy dietary pattern and lifestyle is the best way to help fight heart disease. Somehow or another, these fruits are going to help me fight heart disease. Saint Delfleur's fruit spreads contain 0 cholesterol, fat, or saturated fat, and a variety of Saint Delfleur's recipes are certified as heart healthy. Saint Delfleur fruit spreads contain whole fruit pieces and undergo minimal processing, helping ensure that the most possible nutrients are retained from the original fruit sources. And that's true. I could definitely see big pieces of fruit, especially in the black raspberry. You could see there's fruit pieces in there. So according to dietary experts, you're supposed to have 1.5 to 2.5 cups of fruit per day. How many of you actually do that? And this is supposed to help reduce chronic diseases, including cardiovascular diseases. All right, so that's all a good thing. Are these fruit spreads really made in France? And yes, they actually are made in the Bordeaux region of France. Just to let you know, they also have these fruit spreads in strawberry and rhubarb. Okay, they also have just strawberry, which I've tried. I tried the blueberry, red raspberry. This is what we're trying right now. They have a 4 fruit spread. They also have orange marmalade, heritage peach, black cherry, apricot, fig royal, black raspberry. It's this one. Wait, they have black raspberry and regular raspberry? How many raspberries do they have? No, okay, never mind. And black currant? I don't even know what that is. Raspberry and pomegranate combination, orange and ginger combination, apple and cinnamon combination, mango and passion fruit. Man, they got a lot of things. Mango and pineapple, cranberry with blueberry, Mirabelle plum. I don't know what a Mirabelle plum is. Anyway, they got tons and tons of fruit spreads. I got to tell you guys, I like this stuff. I like the black one better. I like the big pieces of blackberry in it. Look at this. Just random. At random here. I mean, you can't. Can you see that? Can you see actual pieces of fruit? I do. There's actual pieces of raspberry here. Black raspberry in this fruit spread. Now, I haven't been able to find that in the red one. The red one is a little more mushy, like a tushy. But anyway, they're both good. I like the black raspberry one better. It has more pieces of the actual fruit, and that's what I'm looking for. I don't really mind the little seeds. If you mind the seeds, look for fruit spreads that don't have seeds. There are seedless fruit spreads, but they might have, actual sugar or high fructose corn syrup. So you got to make that, decision for yourself. I can't decide for you. So just to, finish this review, I was really hungry, so I figured I'd make an actual peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I got a little peanut butter on my butter bread here. Got some red raspberry fruit spread, not jam, not jelly. You do get some seeds, and some people might find that annoying. Yeah, the black raspberry, definitely better. The red raspberry is more tart. The black one is just more sweet. The black raspberry for the win. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of these. I like this one. I'm going to give this one a 7.9. I'm going to give this one a 7.1 out of 10. All right, guys, now it's your turn. Go out and try these. Follow me. Hit the subscribe button. Put your comments in. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a sunny day. And go Gators. This is my jelly chomp. I'm chomping my fruit spread. Go Gators.